After confessing her illness to Moira, Natalie J. Robb, Faith Dingle, Sally Dexter, is trying to put a brave face on in Emmerdale, and she tries to build bridges with Kane and Ches, Jeff Hawley and Lucy Pagetta, knowing what's ahead. But when Moira hears Kane express a shocking wish against Faith, she issues a dilemma to her: she must come clean to her son. Meanwhile, Ethan Anderson, Emil John, falls victim to a brutal attack after rejecting Jordan as a client, and Marlon, Mark Carnock, faces fresh strain as he returns home. Is he ready? Monday, May 16th. Losing Faith. Moira's appalled when Kane wishes death upon Faith, despite Faith wanting them to heal their differences. Elsewhere, Faith tries to put on a brave face. A decision needs to be made in the aftermath of recent events while one local searches for answers. Tuesday, May 17th. Faith's emotions dangled by a threat. Faith apologizes to Dan for last week's incident, but she has other things on her mind. Jordan gets a shock while a dramatic conflict leaves one relationship hangs in the balance. Elsewhere, someone is forced to re-evaluate their future while another reels from a recent trauma. Wednesday, May 18th. Billy no mates. Billy's attacker, Jordan, confronts him once again and makes it clear he is part of a gang. Mary tries to reassure nervous Marlon as he prepares to return home after recovering from pneumonia. Thursday, May 19th. Oh my youth. Having witnessed the intimidation, Al agrees to go to the police and confronts Ethan about representing him. When Charles expresses his own doubts, stressed out Ethan resolves to pull out of the case, regardless of the consequences for his career. Ethan meets Jordan at the office to advise him that he can no longer represent him. Jordan's wife, Courtney, is horrified when seeing Jordan's latent racism is increasingly apparent. Sickened and ashamed, Courtney can't bear to be around her racist husband anymore. Her abrupt exit only increases Jordan's ire towards Ethan. Ethan's shaken but relieved when aggressive Jordan finally leaves his office. Outside the subway, relaxed and happy, Ethan arranges an evening with Marcus. Unbeknownst to him, Jordan is following close behind. At the subway, Ethan is alarmed to be accosted by Jordan. His racist tirade is too much and he calls him out for what he is. Jordan responds by throwing him to the floor. Ethan is filled with dread over what this man is capable of. Faith helps out Sam and Lydia. Marlon's anxious as his physio kit arrives at Smithy Cottage to assist him with the next stage of his recovery. Marlon's dejected after finding his physio session a struggle. When Kit recommends painting to rehabilitate his motor control, Marlon's quick to reject the idea, but can Mary change his mind? Friday, 20th May. Holy shit. Moira's inspired when Susie suggests she hire out her barns for weddings. Susie inadvertently puts her foot in it when she asks Moira about using the field where her daughter is buried. When Layla nods to a photo of Holly, Susie is dumbstruck to recognize her. Layla's confused when an unsettled Susie bolts from Moira's after repeatedly staring at Holly's picture. Back at the cafe, Layla finds Susie surreptitiously browsing an online remembrance page for Holly, causing Susie to admit that she knew her. Layla's overwhelmed when Susie opens up,